Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, whether or not you noticed, I haven't really been posting much. I used to post at least 1 or 2 videos a month, or try to at least. Yeah, I haven't been posting because I found out in October that I was pregnant. So my last post in October was October 4th. And yeah, so that's the reason I've been MIA. I haven't really been feeling well. Just pregnancy, normal pregnancy stuff. So yeah, this is the first time I have had nausea through my entire pregnancy, which, it's whatever, but it gets kind of annoying when you're like constantly sick all the time, which my body wasn't used to that. I haven't had, or I haven't been pregnant in almost 5 years since I had my son. He's going to be 5. So I haven't been pregnant in a long time. So it kind of was like a surprise. This was not planned at all. I am due sometime between May and June. I am 6 months along now. Yeah, almost 6 months. I'm 23 weeks, so I'm around there. So I'm really excited about that. As you guys know, I have 2 boys. So I'm adding another boy to our little clan here. So no girls allowed, boys only. This is our last baby. We are not having any more just because I have complicated pregnancies. I don't have natural birth, I have a cesarean. So that kind of sucks. I tried to have natural birth with my first son, and I was in labor for 12 hours and I was not opening. So they said that they'd have to do an emergency C-section, and I'm really good like with humor and stuff, and even though I was in an immense amount of pain, I told him, I was like, well, it's technically not an emergency anymore because I've been in labor for 12 hours and in pain. So but the doctor was like, well, I'm glad you have a sense of humor about it. And I was like, yeah. Having a third child was not something that I ever thought about. Just because I was so happy with my 2 boys, I didn't feel like I needed to add any more kids. My husband is pretty bummed because he really, really, really wanted a girl, and he's one of 5 boys. So, and I'm one of 2 boys, but my mom only had 3 kids. She had 2 boys and me. So my husband was hoping that it would be the same this time around, that maybe I would get my mom's gene or whatever, but nope, all boys. So I'm pretty much joining my mother-in-law, who has 6 boys. So right now is really healthy. He's doing fine. He's growing fine. So far, since I found out that I was pregnant, I was just more of being sick most of the time and just trying to pretty much being healthy, because me being a bigger person, especially when pregnant, it's very difficult to do stuff that you would normally do. Once I got sick, I didn't have the energy to do anything, and I've never had that before with my other 2 boys. I was always on the go. I never got nausea, I never got morning sickness, nothing like that. And I always had an appetite. This one, I don't have an appetite, which is so weird. This pregnancy is so different for me because there's no appetite. I eat less than what I usually eat, like my normal portion size without being pregnant. I eat less than that, which has always been a concern, because I'm like, okay, wait, am I not eating enough? Like, I know you're not supposed to, how they say you're eating for 2, you're really not eating for 2. You're eating for yourself, and you're making sure that your body is, has nutrients in it for the baby. But like I was always concerned, and then within the first 2 months, so by the time I was 4 months, I had dropped 15 pounds. And I was like, oh, is that a concern? Because I lost that much weight, and they weren't too concerned about it. So I wasn't really, too worried about it. I could still do everything that I needed to do. And then in January, so last month, in January, I went back to the doctor and I gained 15 pounds. So I was a little worried because with my first son is where I had the most complications. He was born early. He was born a month early, and he was a preemie. And I had preeclampsia, which, if you don't know what preeclampsia is, you get swelling of your hands, feet, and face. And my swelling was so bad that my toes could not touch the floor because my feet were so swollen. I couldn't wear shoes. I couldn't even wear flip-flops, so I didn't go anywhere when I was pregnant with my first son after 6 months. So that's where my main issue was, because after I hit 6 months with my son, they put me on bed rest. So now that I'm, around almost 6 months, I'm scared because I don't want to be put on bed rest. So far, so good. No major swelling or anything. I do have high blood pressure when I am pregnant. I do not have high blood pressure normally. I only have it when I'm pregnant. So, that is always in the back of my mind, like, crap, how am I going to handle this? Because symptoms of preeclampsia are high blood pressure, swelling, weight gain, and it's detrimental to you and your baby. So you could die from it, and so could your baby. And that's why most doctors take it very seriously, and that's why they put you on bed rest. But it's like, I don't want to be on bed rest. So, but if I have to be, I have to be. But so far, so good. I'm pretty healthy, and so is the baby. The baby is measuring bigger, so that's a little funny because, he's supposed to, I figured he would be on track, but he's measuring 3 weeks bigger than he actually is. So when I go to the doctor, I will find out roughly when he will be due, since he is measuring bigger. So probably going to have like a 9-pound baby. Biggest baby I've had, my first son was only 6 pounds, and my second son was 8 pounds. So kind of frustrating. But yeah, so that's all I've been up to, really, being pregnant. And I haven't worn makeup in, since November. So like Thanksgiving was the last time I wore makeup. Just being pregnant and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm still preparing and everything for this little boy. That's so exciting. And I only wanted boys. I didn't really want girls. My husband wanted the girls, but both my boys are really excited to meet their little brother. But yeah, that's all I've really been up to. I just wanted to come in here and let you guys know what has been happening lately. So I will definitely try and put up more content for you guys. I will see you guys in the next video, and I will definitely take you guys along with my pregnancy journey, and I'll give you guys, a couple weeks updates on what's happening with the baby and stuff. So it's pretty exciting. So I will see you guys in another video. Bye.